Hey everyone, so last week Jen and I played this game where we pick scary movies out of this box somewhere around here. It was this box, and I don't know what was up with it, but ever since we recorded that, Jen's been acting kind of weird, and I haven't seen her since last night. What? Hold on. That's weird. No one was in there. But like I was saying, I don't know if it's the box that was cursed, or maybe it was the game that we were playing. Alright, it is your turn. The portal is open. Quick! Before it closes. Before Leela rips open the box. Pandora. Can I pick good movies?
Hey!
So we got, the Babadook.
The Babadook.
Very recent, but acclaimed.
Interview with the Vampire.
I put this one in for a good joke.
But I watched it so much when I was little.
Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah. That was one of those that I grew up watching. So I know it's completely annoying and kind of funny now, but when I was little, but the Babadook.
The Babadook.
That was a good movie.
A very new movie. Somewhat new movie. Feel like a lot of people liked it when it came out. I really don't like the talking about kid actors. I really didn't like the kid actor in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that was my one complaint about it.
So we watched it again recently. A hard time remembering. I just remember the book mostly.
Yeah, the book was cool. The mom's insanity, slowly going insane, was well portrayed.
That's a hard one. Well, for me. Because of my
for me.
Yeah. Because of my ties with Interview. But I like the Babadook.
More than Interview with Brad Pitt?
I don't like Brad Pitt.
Tom Cruise?
Definitely not Tom Cruise. Who else was in it? There's one more person.
Christian Slater? Antonio Banderas?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people in that. No, I like the Babadook.
Alright. I would also go with that.
It's a lot more dark.
Yeah.
And interesting. And there's a million movies about vampires and Lestat and...
But I believe you once said it was your favorite vampire movie.
It is. Only because there's not any other good ones out there.
Daybreakers? With Ethan Hawke and Willem Dafoe? Underworld?
I never got a chance to like Underworld because my brothers always made fun of me for it. It was a chick.
Nosferatu? Fortune cookie. So we got It Follows. You want this?
I'll take this.
And The Evil Dead. Give it back. Give it back.
She's got a real hard time letting things go.
Deadite. Very old movie versus new. I like the variety though. I really liked It Follows. It was cool. There's another similar to Babadook. Fairly new. Both of them were pretty well received. But then there's Evil Dead.
Classic.
Classic. Sam Raimi. We wouldn't have gotten Spider-Man 1 and 2 without Evil Dead 1 and 2 and 3. I think I gotta go with Evil Dead. I really liked It Follows. It has cool atmosphere and soundtrack and design. It was also a cool concept and cool monster-y thing. But I really like Evil Dead. It's a cool movie.
It's classic.
It's campy and silly. And the remake was good too. It took out the campy and silly and made it extra scary. It was well done. Well done. What do you pick?
Evil Dead.
Oh, okay, okay.
Can't not pick Evil Dead.
Which will you get? I can hardly wait.
Mine. The Exorcist.
Oh no. What dares challenge The Exorcist?
28 days later.
No. You have a hard choice. Difficult road ahead of you. Much like The Shining, The Exorcist considered one of the best horror movies ever.
Yeah, but when I saw it, I wasn't very impressed with it.
How old were you when you saw
I
it?
was in my teens.
It was probably like 2 years ago for me.
Yeah, I saw it when I was in like middle school, going into high school. Everybody talked it up so much, and I saw it, and I was so let down. That pea soup.
That-
That was probably the only good part of that movie. And her head.
A headspin and
But it's a classic. And 28 Days Later is a good zombie movie.
fast zombies.
Yeah, probably one of the better zombie movies.
Isn't that the first fast zombie
I
movie?
think so.
Even though they're not called zombies. But
Exorcist is a classic, but I think I liked 28 Days Later better than The Exorcist. Hate to say it, but I was so let down by The Exorcist, I thought it was going to be way scarier.
what an upset. Oh. The phone lines are ringing off the hook.
It's everybody else's fault. They made it sound like it was such a great movie. It was so scary, and then I watched it and I was like,
I mean, I can see how it would be scary when it first came out.
yeah.
But it's also pretty critically acclaimed for just being a well done movie. I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm not sure.
No, maybe I'll go with The Exorcist.
You can't. The phone lines, the ring lines.
The ring lines. They're phoning.
Hello? 7 days, you say?
Wait, what would you pick?
I plead the fifth.
Oh,
It's
the
my
hard
turn.
one. Oh. Why are you holding it open for
I
me?
enter this void.
Here, I'm gonna hold it open like you do.
You be careful with that. The void. It must remain closed. So we got the brand new Hereditary
Ooh.
and the also brand new but Netflix movie, The Ritual.
Both of those are really good movies. Oh.
I feel like The Ritual is less known because it was just on Netflix, but anyone who hasn't seen it should go see it. Especially if you have Netflix and you're in the mood for a scary movie.
I wouldn't say scary.
I mean, it is another Lost in the Woods, hiking through the woods.
It's better than Blair Witch.
Bad stuff
I'll tell you
happens.
that.
But I enjoyed it. I thought it was well done. Not the perfect movie. And then I enjoyed Hereditary. We watched it twice, like back to back, just because it's, along with being a scary movie, it's kind of a confusing movie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's lots of little things that you pick up on the second time. I don't think it was the perfect movie ever. We had some issues with it. You didn't like the scary effects?
Yeah, like in the ceiling. There's a scene where she's just
The
hanging out
spoilers!
in the corner. I think it's in the trailer.
So some minor issues with the end. The son character was kind of weird to me.
Cried a lot.
He cried a lot. He said mommy, which was weird because he looks like
Very
he's...
old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird character. I didn't quite get it. But it was a great movie. It started out slow. It started out all like a family drama and built that up. And then went down the roller coaster track into Scarysville. I mixed up my metaphors. But I think I would have to pick Hereditary. It stayed with me. Some of the images and
Noises.
what have you, yeah. While The Ritual was a mighty fine movie, but didn't stick with me quite as much. What about you?
I liked Hereditary better.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting,
Mm,
and there's quite the twist.
yeah, makes you think.
Yeah. Gets your noodle going. But now, secondary question. Hereditary versus The Witch.
Aww.
Which is the same director?
Yeah, same director, for anyone who doesn't know. The Witch is on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
You should watch it. It's very slow.
But Philip. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is gonna be the third time I say it, but The Witch has great atmosphere. It's very creepy. It is very slow building until it ramps up at the very end, which is kind of like Hereditary, but I feel like Hereditary gives you a little bump in the road before ramping up. I think I would have to go with
This is a tough one.
Hereditary. What about you?
I don't know. Actually, I kind of like The Witch.
Interesting. Ye like The Witch?
Just because they made it be in olden times, and that was a real threat, was witches.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it stole their baby.
Yeah.
It's
That's
terrifying.
It was an interesting time period. Which
And
is cool.
portrayal, well, not portrayal, but telling of a witch story. The
Yeah.
witch wasn't what you would assume it would be nowadays. It's pretty good. It was very slow, but
So the void is now closed.
we're good.
So that's a good place to leave off. We have finished this head-to-head horror movie battle to see which movies win.
But which one of us won?
It wasn't a competition. Which movies are your favorite? And did you agree with some of our picks? Did you disagree? Let us know down in the comments, down in that void down there. You see them. You see those comments. You see it writing. They're typing them out.
Dear God, no.
We will be back with more scary stuff next time.